All right, so we are on a little bit of a creep mission here. We are at SFO, headed out to catch a flight, and we are going to call this mission WTF Uncle Thinking. I promise that I will reveal details to you very soon as to what this is all about, and I am on purpose being cryptic, and there is, again, a reason for it that I'll explain at some point, but we are going to catch this flight. I'll try to document the journey because I think that this is going to be a lot of fun if I'm able to pull it off and execute this thing. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. All right, so I am in Seattle now. I landed a short while ago. I was able to get from the terminal to the car rental place and was able to get from there to my car, and then very quickly was able to actually make it here to the hotel where I'm staying. It's about an hour's drive or so from the airport to the hotel. So I want to give you guys some of the details as to why I'm here. I know I've been a little cryptic thus far, but there's reasons for that. So I've been doing a lot of videos, live streams, a lot of pre-recorded videos and posting those up on YouTube. And over that time, I've had an opportunity to engage with a lot of people. And that's something that I really enjoy, right? And I've spoken about this before. It takes what could be a really lonely hobby and actually makes it much more interactive and much more engaging and really fun. But through this process, I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of really awesome people. So one such person actually reached out to me and said, hey, my uncle has left for me a very large collection when he passed away. 400 long boxes. That's a massive collection. So this person and I went back and forth over a couple of weeks just kind of talking about this collection. The person was thanking me for, responding to the questions that they had at various points, leading up to this. And as you guys know, if somebody leaves a response, by and large, I respond to that person because, again, that's the fun of it. That's why I do this. So the person was thanking me for, answering their questions and kind of helping them to better understand comics and comic collecting and what to look for, et cetera, et cetera. So long story short, we have an exchange where I basically make an offer to come up and to help this person sort through these 400 long boxes, right? Because this is like a dream come true, right? This kind of stuff doesn't happen where you have an opportunity to hunt through that many comics. And so I extended the offer. The person graciously accepted my offer. And you fast forward a couple of weeks, I am here with the hope that we will be able to meet up early tomorrow morning to make some magic and go through these boxes. I have no clue what's in these boxes, no clue, and it really doesn't matter because it's the unknown that makes all of this really fun. So my hope is that as I continue through the next couple of days to be able to document all of what occurs as best I can. I may break this up into a couple of different videos so as to keep the length relatively short for each one versus, an hour-long journey, right? To break it down into a couple of videos. So to be determined how I choose to release this, but hopefully you guys enjoy each segment as I move through the next few days. All right. So I am en route to the storage facility where the 400 long boxes are stored. There is a lot of excitement that's going on, right? Well, I should say there's some mixed emotions, right? Part of me is very excited about seeing what 400 long boxes looks like, especially because I don't know what's inside. There is a little bit of trepidation as well, just because it's 400 long boxes and I'm only here for the day. So my goal is to get here to meet my contact, to very quickly figure out what it is that we're trying to accomplish today, and then the goal is to execute on as much of that as possible. My goal is to get back on a plane later tonight and get myself back to San Francisco, so I don't have days upon days to make some magic happen. So should be fun, and I will try to update you guys as the day progresses. Whew. Oh boy. So I am literally up to my neck in comic books. I have been sorting through comics for the last 3 hours in this storage facility, and I am telling you, I am having an absolute blast. I found some amazing comic books. Let me tell you, I'm not even a DC fan, as you guys know, but I think I found it was either 6 or 7 new Teen Titans, the first appearance of Nightwing. That actually caught me off guard that I was able to actually spot that book. And I want to give you guys a shout out that put that book up on YouTube, because it helped me to recognize that comic. I think we also found 9 copies of the first appearance of Deadpool, and I think 6 copies of the first appearance of Cable. So it has been an incredible journey thus far. I picked up a nice stack of books. We're about to figure out what we're going to do with those books. But as I mentioned to you guys, I was going to continue updating you as I went through this process. More to come. So I am back at the hotel. I just spent the last 3 hours hunting through comic books in a storage facility, and I have to tell you, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. I have never seen that many comic books in one location before. I mean, outside of like a Comic-Con or something like that. It was an impressive display. But I think more importantly than the collection, I had a chance to meet 2 really wonderful people that I otherwise would not have had an opportunity to meet if it wasn't for YouTube and this comic book community. I've said this before, that YouTube makes it possible for us to connect with people that we otherwise wouldn't necessarily be able to connect with, right? It takes what could be a very lonely hobby and makes it a little more social, a little more fun. And what I've found is that by and large, this community is comprised of some amazing, genuine people. And if you have an opportunity to meet people off of YouTube, I encourage it, because you never know what you're going to experience. And I mean that in a good way. Every experience that I've had where I've met someone on YouTube and then met them in real life, I have genuinely enjoyed the interaction. And it just makes me want to do it more often, you know, because it's the unexpected surprise. Yeah, I saw some really cool books. I've seen some books that I've never seen before. I've seen stacks of really awesome keys. But I also made some human connections that I think that I treasure, right? I am really at a loss for words. This experience has been a really fun one. I didn't know what to expect when I started this journey yesterday, but I really like where it ended.